Now, the coronation robes worn by the King and Queen are to go on display from tomorrow at Buckingham Palace. The state rooms will be open to the public until September. Jewellery and the throne chairs will also be on show, as our royal correspondent Sarah Campbell reports.
Millions watched the coronation on the television, but the majesty of the 2-hour ceremony made the detail hard to pick out. And that's what this year's summer exhibition will allow visitors to see close up. Take the Queen's coronation dress. Painstakingly embroidered, look closely and you'll see the names of her children and grandchildren, and pictures of her 2 Jack Russell Terriers, Bluebell and Beth.
Queens throughout the 20th and now in the 21st century have had a degree of choice about the embroidery which goes on all of their clothing for a coronation, and it's wonderful to see Her Majesty's interest in the natural world and that acknowledgement of her family upon her dress and her robe.
Also on display, the coronation necklace worn by Queen Camilla. Originally made for Queen Victoria, it's been worn at every coronation since 1902. And the glove and girdle, both worn by King Charles's grandfather George VI at his coronation in 1937.
There are very few rooms in London which are big enough to act as a stand-in for Westminster Abbey, but this is one of them, the ballroom at Buckingham Palace. And so in the run-up to the coronation, this is where the King and Queen rehearsed for their big day.
Teams of experts were employed to craft the outfits and upholstery in time for May the 6th, spending hundreds of hours either restoring or creating brand new items, including the screen used to shield the King from view during the most sacred part of the ceremony, the anointing.
It was the key moment in the coronation where we were able to acknowledge the Commonwealth. So it's in the design of a tree, and every leaf on the tree has hand embroidered upon it the name of a Commonwealth country.
Last seen protecting the King and Queen from the inclement weather on their way to the Abbey, the Diamond Jubilee State Coach, now on display in the Palace Quadrant. With its electric windows and air conditioning, it again illustrates how history was brought up to date on Coronation Day. Sarah Campbell, BBC News, Buckingham Palace.